I have two piles thus far. I have a box here to get rid of that can be donated, and then I have a pile down here on the ground that is going to be like recycle. Sorry, my finger was in the way. But let me turn you guys around and show you the real mess that I'm not really proud of. So no judgment here. We're in this together. Let's get downsizing some homeschool stuff. Here in my bedroom, I have a ton of printer paper because I always stock up at the beginning of the year. This is a box of curriculum that we are no longer using. This is my recycled bag. I have piles, y'all. Piles, because we've just been busy. And then this is my box that I'm getting that can be donated. Y'all, this is my lovely dresser in our bedroom. What houses a lot of stuff, but lately has, you can see, collects all of the things. I usually sit there in my YouTube videos. Then you walk around, and again, another pile. Granted, I've been using it lately, but another pile. And the desk that just is not useful anymore. It's collecting all the things, and I want to get rid of it. So, goal today is to clear off desk and make it pretty again. I don't have a game plan to get rid of it yet, but I want to clean it. We're gonna come over here, and we are going to clean this whole area. The bottom drawer here is like our files and bills, which I need to go do that and file them there. The bottom drawer on this side is my homeschool area. So imagine this on this side. This is exactly what it looks like, but it's personal information. This is all homeschool stuff. I try every year to organize our stuff by weeks. It never works, y'all. It's just because we can go, like, it's a great concept. It really is. And then I just have extra files, and I found kid stuff that she's been looking for, so she'll be excited. We can go through like 4 weeks of history in 1 week sometimes if my kids get the itch to do so, and I let them. So the week system just doesn't work as much as I try. But this side does have some extra like curriculum that we've used in the past that I want to keep and things like that. But I'm gonna go through it again. This drawer has random stuff, a ton of paper. This one time I thought I was ordering cardstock, and I ordered just colored paper. So the kids use this. And then I have just stuff, guys. This is another drawer of stuff. A lot of manipulatives we've used in the past that I think I'm going to try to part with. And same thing, this is all about reading stuff and all of like reading tools. An extra thing of headphones are in there that we do not need. So I want to go through. This drawer I do know has my daughter's crafting stuff. That's that bag I just found. It goes with this, so it must have just fallen. She loves these, and I actually just got her the mermaid one for her birthday. So she's gonna be super excited. But this is her, like, if it doesn't fit, she can't keep drawer for all of her crafting. So I think I'll keep that for now. The piles have to go. As well as this has a lot of like random stuff in it. So let's get to work, y'all. I need some goals. The dilemma is always the same. So, yes, I have too much stuff, and I always had too much stuff. However, note to self, shut the drawer, you fall. Okay, back on track. What can I really let go of? Because I'm now in my Bible journaling stuff, and this is the spot that is the hardest for me. Like, I'm like, oh, I'll be cute and like organize it. These came like in one of my kids' things. So I have all these small little boxes, and I have cute pulley tabs and kid ones that they can use. Like, they're all separated, and then all of my really cute Look at my daughter made me that. Isn't that precious? But paper clips and things like that. Now we do use these like once a month. So I want to take the time to just actually Bible journal with my kids more often. And I just haven't done it. In the next season of life, it's not looking like we're gonna have time to either. So what do I do? That's like, it's always like, that's the thing. Like, that is important to me, but I need to find a different way to store it. I have my gourd to my heated blanket, which usually stays here, but it was getting washed. Yeah, I have journals that just have never gotten used. An old planner. Now, here's the deal. I don't think I'll use this planner again. So I am actually, oh, but it has a cute little note in it. Okay, I'll keep the note for my daughter, but I will get rid of the planner. So slowly, you know, it's all a process, y'all. And stickers. Look at, I've shown this box before. It's legit falling apart. But again, let's just move to a different drawer. Let's try that first. Maybe that will be easier. Let's move on to my reading drawer. I want this. I love Jen. Follow her on Instagram. I'll tag her. She came out with this darling spelling book, and she has a My First Reading program too. I have that. It's just filed. So I'm gonna file this. I'm obviously an amateur because you fell yet again. But I was trying to say I'm gonna file this with that one. Ziggy. Oh, Ziggy. Ziggy stain, obviously. Oh, here are Jen's little readers that she has, and I have a bunch of these. I have cute little manipulatives that I've made. I made it for my son to go between the I and the E, but we haven't used it, and I don't foresee my daughter using it. And y'all, it's free on All About Reading, so I'll just print it off again. Getting rid of. Headphones that don't work. Getting rid of. Chalkboards that we never really use, and then they get stained. Getting rid of. The only thing in this drawer is reading stuff. The next drawer is a little bit harder, y'all. This is where I need help. Someone come over and help me. It's just manipulatives. Like, we did this really cute boot camp for writing by Amy Lemons on Teachers Pay Teachers, and so I got little boot army men, and it was cute. But we don't need it. Remember, I gotta tell myself. I buy these from the dollar spot. I'm just gonna go put them out in the kitchen soon and let my kids just use them. I had this cute idea to have them match, like my littles match, like them letter-wise. Nope. I have a ton of these little ABC. Some of these are from Confessions of a Homeschooler, and the other ones are from Fairy Poppins. And they're just patterns. And so I'll put these out, I think, too. And then if we don't use them, I'm getting rid of them. These are Wonder Crate. We just haven't got to it yet. Again, more manipulatives. When I had 2 kids, I could make all the things in the world, and you just did the letter sounds. We have a ton of, it's upside down, a ton of like beginning sound, ending sound worksheets. I'm not using them. Mini Jenga. Cute little, again, dollar store spot, Target spot, manipulative holders that I said I was going to use, never used. I bought these thinking over the summertime. These were not cheap, y'all. I was going to use them with my kids to do speech sound and recognition, and I don't use them. So, donating. I'm going to keep going and moving along, going through this, and I will speed y'all up as I do this. And if something interesting comes, I'll let you know. Okay, friends, I have made quite a big dent. This box here is legit all things I'm getting rid of. I'm parting with. I've said enough. Enough is enough. Then in these drawers here, I can honestly combine them, but I'm not going to right this second. I still have reading stuff, and I have kind of like my stuff, like like subscription boxes that can go there that we're still working on or I haven't got out yet, and maybe some fun stuff. Everything left here on the desk, dresser, I always call it my desk, sorry, is stuff that I want to fit into the homeschool. That just needs batteries, needs to go back to my son's room. The big thing of paint is legit a big thing of paint, and it won't fit up there yet, so I just need to make room into the cloffice. But that's where all of this stuff is going to end up going. Paperwork I still have to file down below. Okay, I have piles upon piles now, but I'm going to do a few of these bins just to really make sure we need the things we have, to be quite honest. So, I legit just bought some of these at the dollar store because I forgot I had them in my craft bag. So I'm going to stick those in the kitchen because that's where I'm going to put them. Craft bits. I say we're going to use them, but we haven't used them in the last year. I'm going to get rid of them. I just have pile after pile. I did realize that I had a few almost empty bins, and so I'm going to keep those very close and see if I even need to fill them. This is legit my science bin, and it's overflowing, but it has been so useful that I'm keeping it. Just like that. And I'm going to open it. It has kits in it from other science things that we have done, and I love it. This is extra. I want to do a mosaic. I got your back. This is a lot of our fabric pin. Oh, see, this doesn't belong in here. It's just string, and it can go into the supply random pile. A Sharpie pin. This is what I call the paint area. And we just have a lot of random paints, with paint pens and paint markers, and those window crowns that they're window, crowns. These are so good, and they actually wipe off quite nicely. So that's always fun to have around for the littles and for the bigs. They love that. These hold our kiwi sticks, is how I say them. Y'all, this is almost the best invention ever. If you can't tell, we do like to paint around here. My kids love to craft, and so I do have quite the assortment, but I do try to, in some kind of way, keep it somewhat contained. And it is like just this cycle that I have to go through every quarter or so. Our term is about up. Our first term actually might be up by the time you're seeing this, and I just need a refresh and regroup and make sure I have the supplies I need coming up for the next quarter. I'm not keep buying stuff that we already have, like I mentioned, the paper bags. And this closet just collects all of the things because it's the homeschool closet, and homeschool's life, right? So I think we just sometimes use it as an excuse to throw it in that closet. So I want to make sure that it gets cleaned out every so often, and now it's time to put it all away. Well, I did it. I went through all the things, y'all. If you cannot tell, there's no bookshelf behind me. I went and I just distributed it to other places of the house, what just made more sense. It's been a few days, and I'm done with my, I don't even know what to call it, my trimester clean out of the homeschool stuff. I mean, we just had stuff everywhere. I had no good systems in place this year in rotation of kids' paperwork compared to like what manipulatives we were using to all of the things. Went through it all again. Even though I felt like I went through it through the summer, I wasn't as harsh as I was this time around. We're in the middle of the school year. I know what I'm using, what I see myself using, and I got rid of 2 bags full and 1 box to donate, and it feels so good. The books that used to be on this bookshelf, I will insert some videos here. They just went to the kids' room. There's a few things in my son's room that I didn't show, but most of it's in my girls' room. I reorganized the bookshelf in the hallway, and I went through all the drawers in my dresser, and that was the big one. It just houses all the stuff that's random in the house. So I have some homeschool stuff, I have some cords, I have our filing cabinet that is our household, like bills and taxes and things like that. And it feels so good. I know that the homeschool closet is completely cleaned out, and it's only stuff in there that we absolutely are loving or can see ourselves using in the near future. And even the girls' room got a new bookshelf with a, well, it's not new, but new to them bookshelf, and a refresh for their books. And my oldest is absolutely loving all of the books that feel new to her because they used to be in my room. I hope this video gave you some inspiration to maybe go through some of the stuff during the school year that you may have thought that you were going to use this school year and then are not using. That's basically, I'm one that wants to keep all the things. And even though I went through it, like I said, over the summertime, knowing that I'm not using it at this time or will not be using it even next trimester, I tossed it. I tossed all of the things, and it feels so good. So again, let me know if you have either like a dresser like I have that houses all the things, or a junk drawer. Where's a spot in your house that just seems to be the catch-all for all the random little pieces and overflow in your house? Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear it and chat with you guys, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye, friends.